First Alert Weather with Brian Allworth is sponsored by St. Francis Healthcare System.
So what's interesting is, as actually it looks like I'm on Max 1, if that helps. We may have it for Max 2, but so there we go. Yeah, you know, if you watch the weather occasionally, it's kind of like you watch that day and it's a snapshot of what's going on right now. But if you do the weather for 40 years, every day like I do, it's more of a series or a trend. And the trend is that for the last couple of weeks, we've had below average temps, and now each day is getting a little higher. This will likely be the first day in a couple of weeks where most of us get above 90 again. We've already hit 90 in a few locations like Union City and Murray, Kentucky, 90 at Sikeston, still just 87 at Carbondale. So remember, just a few days ago, we had lows in the 40s, highs in the 70s. So we're actually doing a complete flip-flop pattern-wise. Anyway, 86 degrees now at the Cape Girardeau Airport. Our high yesterday was 89 officially. Looks like we'll get above that today. So each day now getting a little bit higher, hotter or warmer, and a little bit drier too. You're like, how could it get any drier? Well, remember, with temps in the 90s, what little moisture's out there, the lakes, the rivers, the streams, are going to get even drier with time. And look how dry it is across most of the country. There's a little bit of rain, a few showers over the Rockies, the central and northern Rockies, but most of the country is pretty quiet, pretty dry. So for today, not a zero chance of rain, but we may pop maybe a 10% chance of a shower this afternoon, this evening. Otherwise, mostly sunshine. Tonight looks to be quiet. Tomorrow morning, not much change. Clouds coming from northwest to southeast because the flow aloft is from the northwest to the southeast, right? That's driving the clouds. And then tomorrow about the same. By the way, Football Friday should be quiet, not terrible, but it will be a little warmer than the last few weeks, obviously, but it should stay dry from tomorrow evening into, say, tomorrow night. Just a little bit warmer than we've become used to lately. So for today, for this afternoon, highs about 90 to 94 or so officially, mostly sunny skies, about a 10% chance of rain. For tonight, mostly clear, about the same temperature-wise. So humidity, little lower, which means it'll be more comfortable at night and in the morning hours, at least with this particular pattern, right? So our daytimes are getting super hot, but not terribly humid. Highs about 90 to 95 right on through the weekend into early next week. But lows overnights remain reasonably comfortable, lows in the low 60s thanks to moderate humidity levels. In terms of rainfall, though, there's not much out there. I tell you what, this pattern is stuck over the middle of the country. As long as that big ridge of high pressure stays over Kansas, western Missouri, we're going to stay mostly dry. Most of us need rain. Obviously, we started the show with a look at the updated drought monitor, but maybe a slight chance of showers. Even this is not certain. Maybe a slight chance of rain toward the end of next week.